Jared messing around with the Toad cutscene a little bit there. Okay, hold on. There's yeah, audio, both of them at the same time. I don't know how to fix that. Usually it's just one. Okay. Wait. All right, they are off.
Here we go.
Oh boy. Get ready. This is gonna be a pretty good one. Both of these runners actually just recently got PBs within the lower 108 range. Jared actually last night just PB'd and got a 1 hour 8 minute 13-second time. HD not too far behind with a 108.23, I think.
I believe it's a 23. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 108.23.
Yeah, so for anyone unaware, this is the winners finals match. The winner will be moving on to grand finals, and then the loser will be going to losers finals. This is going to be an extremely close match. I would say both of these runners are definitely very close to each other's skill range. Obviously, their PB times are now within like 10 seconds of each other. These are two of the, like I said, these are two of the best hundo runners you're going to find. So this should be a lot of fun today. Steve, spawning 2 poisonous mushrooms in this room. Thankfully, he doesn't get hit by either.
Boy.
You always love to see that.
Yeah, it's something you want to make sure you avoid, especially at a high-stakes match like this. Every little bit of time loss like that is all the more that can get someone to get ahead of you, and could be a bit problematic, but hopefully we won't see anything too bad like that happening today.
Yeah, so I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think mushrooms have a 1 out of 10 chance of spawning.
I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely, it doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. And when it rains, it pours. So
yeah, basically. Their money is almost the same.
Yeah. So far, RNG's been kind of nah. Not really the best. But we will be I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing dupes from both of these, or at least dupe attempts for Neville. So, Portrait Ghosts, if you don't already know, drop pearls, which are money. And we like money. We need money in this category. And each of these large pearls that they'll drop, there's only one that'll drop from each Portrait Ghost if you get in one cycle, and that will have 1 million money. So that's definitely good, and getting more than that is a lot better. So we got, Jared did not get it, but HD does get the large pearl dupe.
I believe he duped 2 mediums as well.
Yeah, he does. 2 mediums and a large, so that's, what, already like 1.2 million extra that he just got from that dupe.
It is actually pretty big to get a dupe in early game. It definitely, for anyone who doesn't know Hundo, money is such an important part of this run. The goal of this run is not only to get all Portrait Ghosts and all boos, but it's also to get 100 million in money to unlock A rank. So that is another constant thing that these runners are going to be working towards, and duping large pearls is going to easily help with that. Each duped large pearl, I believe, is an extra 1 million.
Yeah. So they're definitely going to need their dupes, especially because these players are known for going for multiple dupe routes. As far as the tournament goes, I'm not sure, but they know how well they both can play compared to each other, so it's definitely gonna be they're definitely gonna go all out, I'm assuming. So really only
Absolutely.
like a second apart from each other, that's not that bad at all.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's only Area 1, so there's a lot more to go, but yeah.
So this boss that they're on is Chauncey. This is the first area boss. I believe each area has a main boss to it at the end, but Chauncey is the only area boss that cannot be one cycled. So you're gonna see a 2-cycle Chauncey from both of these runners here.
Some would say this is just like an auto-scroller, because, you know, there's a lot of time you have to wait in between cycles and stuff. And it really doesn't take too much to get this boss down. You just gotta make sure you know how to grab the balls quickly to shoot it at Chauncey. Which, of course, after playing for so many years, these runners, it's like second nature to them. It's like breathing air, drinking water. It's all the same. But, you know, getting hit here will cause more invincibility frames, and delaying those invincibility frames will let them catch the second ball without getting damaged.
Very nice.
I think Jared made a little bit of time up from the Chauncey suck up.
I think he did. Yeah, I think it's closer to about like a little under the second is like a difference now.
Yeah, it's really still a close race so far, but we shall see how everything else goes on, because of course the run does not start until Area 4 Attic.
Pretty much.
A lot of this is prologue. A lot of this is Resident Sleeper, RNG.
This is a very long extended prologue. But now, so we're getting into Area 2 here, and as we continue throughout the run, go into Area 3 and 4, there's going to be a lot more RNG elements. The first one coming up in Area 2 is early release. I believe it's the first one, but
yeah.
That is a big, like, completely random 10-second time save or time loss. So that could totally set the runners apart, or it could keep them together depending on if they both get the same RNG. Every boo has a little bit of RNG as well, so there's definitely a lot of random things that can happen with this game.
Yeah. My guess is that neither of them will get it, because whenever they go for attempts, they don't get it a lot. They miss it a lot, so...
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Maybe that RNG will stay today.
These two runners are both known for just missing early release, probably the most at least I've ever seen. I'm sure there's plenty of other runners that have missed it a lot, but
yeah,
these two are definitely up there. So
just early what? That doesn't exist. One for slightly different setups for the same double. Later on, you will see, thinking back to the Pearl dupes, you will see a lot more Pearl dupes attempts once they get ahead and start getting the elements. That's when, pretty much, if runners go for it, they will do it with the element. It's a lot harder to set up when you're doing the like air dupes, like vacuum, just straight up no element. But with stuff like the setup against a chair in Neville's room, that it just makes it all that more easier.
Jared actually saved a little time.
Yeah, yeah. HE was having a little bit of trouble with those Shy Guy doubles, so any little bit of time save or time loss will make all the difference. And early release can be.
Jared gets it.
Jared gets it, but
does.
HD does not. Oh my God, we are okay. It is going like this. All right.
Wow. Dang, yeah. So that is basically 10 seconds lost to HD just because of RNG, which is the unfortunate part of this game and this category. But there's going to be plenty more chances for him to catch up, I'm sure.
Yeah. On the other hand, HD also has a another large dupe.
Very
That and
true.
two smalls. Well, actually, at this point, not two small, two mediums, but at this point, he missed a couple of mediums, so he now has pretty much the amount he would have at this point. Again, mediums and smalls, they do count, they do add up over time, but by themselves, they aren't really that much in money. A small pearl is worth 50,000, and a medium pearl is worth 100,000, so really, they do add up, but missing a few here and there, not the end of the world, especially when you can get more large dupes to cover that cost. Alright, allow me to switch the audios right quick.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strategy in every runner's money routes. It's really cool to watch. I think it's honestly my favorite part of watching these races. So both runners have just released 50 boos all over the mansion, including King Boo. So their goal for this run is going to be collecting, or one of the goals is going to be collecting all 50 boos that are scattered around completely different rooms.
And these boos will be quite the hassle. Or maybe they won't for this race, who knows? A lot of the times, they can be quite the hassle to deal with. Because they'll like to switch into different objects, they like to swap what they're doing, you know, they're in one spot, then they swap to another place. Or sometimes they'll try to go for setups and won't be able to quite get it. But Jared has the RNG for a tech skip. HD also has the RNG for a tech skip. Maybe he'll get better RNG. It looks like HD does get better RNG. Alright.
It's definitely going to save him some time there.
Yeah, so once again, even though he lost 10 seconds off of not getting early release, it still kind of catches up because Jared has some bad boo RNG and HD just pulling in the lead.
Now HD's in the lead.
Oh
Jared's
my god, that poison Okay, this is coming. This is already starting to be a bit of a spectacle right now. Jared's just anticipating worse boo RNG.
And he does
which he was right.
Wow.
If you think you're gonna get it, just try to go for it, and you might get rewarded.
It's like wow. HD's back ahead after missing her ER. That's crazy.
Wow. See, this is what RNG can do to someone. Swapping back and forth between the leads. Both runners so far playing about as well as they possibly can, given everything. I mean, there'll be a lot of harder stuff coming up later on, but, yeah. Jared's having a little bit of time off of HD with that suck up there. That and the fact that the boo was all the way on the left side, even though HD anticipated getting RNG like that and just decided to go for it. Still, very close race, even after that early game RNG section, but don't worry, there's more. If you thought that was fun, if you thought that was fun, this is gonna be... boy.
Definitely. I will say both runners have shown very good skill at anticipating RNG spots. They're both very good at reading the boo radar, which is the little light on the Game Boy Horror in the bottom right corner. So it'll basically flicker a certain amount to let you know like where the boo is. So both runners are very skilled at that.
Okay. Each boo can be different. as we're seeing right now. We're seeing the leads just change back and
Swap.
forth
Yeah.
ever so
Jeez.
slightly, but there is a change in pace.
You never know with
20 split. Yeah.
That is crazy. Both of them did the fire warp there, where if they suck up the boo and collect that fire medallion, they won't have to go through a very long cutscene. They also won't have to relight the room.
No. I'd say get excited for the rest of this match, because if you aren't already, I mean, we're probably gonna be seeing some other stuff. Maybe if this keeps up. Tell your friends this finals match is happening right now. Jared versus HDlax. It is big. Ooh. And Jared was a little bit further away from that Mario hat, but he still managed to get the cutscene skip, the chess cutscene skip. And that was one of the first instances of getting a Pearl dupe with the element, as we saw from Jared just there. He went from 3 to 5 instantly. HD's... Wait. Oh, I thought HD already spawned his boo. I'm like, what happened with this boo? But I was confused with Jared, I guess. Oof. That's just how close they are.
This is insanely close.
Uh,
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, these bats can be a real nuisance, but I think... Yeah, I think he's fine. I think HD's good.
Played it like a champ. Jared's gonna have to get these gems from the other side of the chest. Hopefully not getting... Yeah, he didn't start sucking up the boo a little bit, because if he started doing that, then the boo would fly around a little bit more. The frame sank on both runners getting the ruby. That was poggers. But, yeah. Will we be seeing Laundry Boo tech skip? That is the question.
Definitely see some
Jared
attempts at it.
for it, but he oh my god!
Right. Honestly,
Heart attack, but HD... Oh my god, I thought he was gonna
get
get it! I thought he was gonna get it, dude!
that tech skip
man.
is definitely still one of the hardest in the game. It is tough.
That was a heart attack and a half. That was... Oh boy.
Yeah. I think Jared's just happy to get the boo there.
Yeah, and not have it go into the kitchen. It'd be a little bit more time lost. At least he'll be in the kitchen and not somewhere else stupid, but... Just shying a little bit away from that, saxophone. Both runners an instrument apart. Now we're going to be getting the quiz for Melody Pianissima. What is being played? On Jared's side, it is the Super Mario Bros. Water theme. It looks like, I'm assuming it's the same for HD based on hand movements. Unless if I didn't pay attention enough. Oh, no, he did get Mario Bros. 3. Alright. Commentator. Horribly incorrect. Okay. My mic's a bit loud. I can try to turn that down some. Hold on. What does this do?
We'll say it's pretty crazy that both runners have had, I would say, really different RNG. Um, Yet we're still like around like a second or two difference.
Yeah.
That really attests to the skill of both of these runners, honestly.
We are currently seeing some stuff going down right now. And with the time it takes for Lugs to go through his fire cycles, you have enough time to light up the kitchen and get the water medallion while also getting the ruby for a little extra money. Some may opt to get the boo first, like HD is going to right now, and Jared spawned the boo! Oh, I wonder how that's gonna play out. Oh boy.
This will be interesting. I think he'll be okay, but yeah, having a
Okay,
boo
get this
just
dupe and leave. Okay, he did not get the dupe, but yeah, the boo still should be... Yeah,
okay,
he's
yeah, he's
still
fine.
there! Oh my god. That
Yeah, I think
is...
that's the new strat. I think that's a new strat actually. If that
Is it?
boo is on the right side there, you can spawn in. I guess he won't leave. I don't know too much about it, but that was really cool.
And HD gets a large pearl dupe. Another one. Already 2 down. You like to see it. Yeah, that was my first time seeing that sort of strat, so that's, again, Heart Attack City, but I mean, if he knows what he's doing, and he can make it work, then sure, I'm down. So with that one pearl dupe from earlier, Jared's just gonna opt to skip Ruby, but HD is actually going for the Ruby, even though he got 2. Interesting, okay. He really wants to make sure he has the money, I guess. Maybe it's on account of missing so many smalls, but...
Yeah, I actually like that from HD. Honestly,
Yeah.
dupes are always like, it's great that you can always go for dupes, but um, they're never like totally reliable. You never know if you're just gonna have a
True.
bad string of missing dupes. I don't blame him for wanting to secure this. I think he's got the time for it.
Yeah, he might be relying on Jared to just miss the money by a little bit, or something. Okay. Yeah. Jared listening closely to this elite commentary while taking care of Bogmire.
Yeah, I didn't even explain this. This is the second area
Oh!
boss, Bogmire, and it's done. There you go.
Hey, GG! And
GG.
HD was like just kind of hammering away at it because sometimes you'll want to hold back so that way, if Bogmire starts dragging you, he could break away and you'll have to get him in 2 cycles instead, but HD was just kind of going for it and managed to get it. No holding back. Pulling out all the stops. And just like that, Area 2 is done, but there is plenty more to go through.
Plenty more. So, I think I mentioned it earlier, but each area seemingly just gets more progressively difficult as the run goes on. And Area 3 in particular, we're going to see a lot of RNG as well, in especially the Area 1 hallway.
Oh yeah.
There's tons of different things in this area that can go wrong.
Hope we don't see major mistakes. What was that, like 19, a low 19 mil or 18 something?
I think so. I wasn't paying
Yeah,
attention.
I was trying to look, but didn't quite catch that, but man, that is, yeah. HD sitting comfortably at
21.
a 21.5.
Very nice.
A little comfortable, at least. Yeah. Having a couple dupes and a ruby under the belt. an extra ruby under the belt, that is. That's definitely nothing to be ashamed about. Got your finances in order. Jared spawning the emerald, but doesn't need to get it. HD falling not far behind, and here we go in the basement. In the painting is Mario, 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 Mario. So I mean,
Whole Mario's in chat if you love Mario.
yeah, I know I love Mario, 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 and also Mario. Shoutouts to Conway, but yeah, making our way back up.
Yeah, shoutouts to Chris Barat.
True, him too. Go ahead, get in that speedy spirit. Because he kind of needs to at this point. He's got to hope he can get more dupes. That is gonna be a big play if he can get more under his belt.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of opportunities to dupe here in Area 3 as well as Area 4. Starts
He does
off good
get
right
it.
there.
Yeah. That's what you like to see.
HD
with
also
another.
beautiful.
Okay. Both runners showing they're capable of doing stuff.
Ooh, okay.
That Boo
Yeah, I
was on
think
the
he's
attack.
fine. As you can see, these boos sort of have a mind of their own sometimes.
Yeah.
It's definitely hard to predict what they do. I know watching Jared's PB from yesterday, I think his one of his boos just literally did like a 360 around the room, but he was
Yeah.
still able to catch it. It was ridiculous. Ooh. Okay.
So even the smallest mistakes could end up costing more time than you might think. Jared going for this Boo early, but it is not the Boo, so he decides to just get the ice. And HE just going for the ice because the Boo was nowhere in sight. He was either all the way on the left side of the room for HD or on the right table. There's a lot more objects that he can hide in the right table, but he will check the left side because, God forbid, he's in the left side, which he was, and he checked the right. He has to go all the way back to the left.
Did you get this? Oh,
Does not get tech
so
skip.
close.
That
But
I
Jared
think that
does get tech skip there. Yeah.
I think that table like auto lock was definitely not helping any.
Yeah, it's just when the boo's on the left side there, that is just an unfortunate placement. It's very hard to get the tech skip. Jared got a pretty nice boo spawn with it being left side there.
Yeah, I think HD skipped out on quite a few pearls. Might have been mediums or smalls, but he knows that given that his money's already pretty, just a lot better, getting extra rubies and stuff. He probably doesn't need it. Especially again if he can secure more. But he actually
just
still
pick 'em
manages
up.
to get him. Yeah, just gets
There
him
you
on the
go.
way out. To go. Let's see, Jared. Definitely going for some of the tub ones, I think. He's got no time for that.
Dupe
He just
that.
gets a dupe.
There
Yeah.
you go.
You wanna see more of those dupes. That will help out in the long run.
Yeah, both runners are doing very good on dupes, which is something you love to see.
Yeah. Some days it can go rather wrong, but some days you just got like this. Like, you can just go one after the other, seemingly. Some you might miss out on, but that's okay. There's quite a lot of ghosts for how many dupes you'll actually need in the end. I'm assuming they're going for the 4 or 5 dupe route or something, whatever. However many they actually need. And oh, yeah, those heart auto locks for Jared. It's just.
I think he'll be okay. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
fine.
god, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thank God that Boo is at 100 HP, so all those cackles didn't ruin him at all. Because if they did, that Boo could have gone on the hallway and there'd been a lot worse consequences. But
Yeah, that is not the Boo that you want to leave. So, and then during every suck up, if there's like items like pearls on or hearts on the ground, for some reason the vacuum will easily auto lock on those items rather than the Boo. So that can easily cause a double cackle when you literally don't mean for it to happen. So that is definitely something to worry about.
Jared blowing up the moon, no hesitation. HD
HD
also hammering
does
away.
the same.
Yeah. Absolute dominance over the moon. But is it really the moon? Because you see it on the roof later on. So, it's the fake moon. It's the one that's set up in the mansion. 'Cause did you know space has heating? How else is Luigi not freezing?
We're actually at about like a 9-10 second difference, I think. Which
Yeah.
is crazy for this point in the game. Again, like I said, these are two of the best LM Hondo runners you're going to find out there. So it's really impressive that we're this far into Area 3, and still it's anyone's game.
Both going for the same angle for that fan.
I think it's a nice ball spread there for Jared.
Yeah. That last one, yeah.
Should be good for HD as well.
HD, oh, he just missed that first one. He missed the second one, too. Oh, boy.
Think he'll be okay. Yeah, I think
he does save it. Actually, he went further up in the air. Slim bank shot. I think HD might have pushed him with his body. Oddly enough, but it worked out.
Oh, this Boo is on the right side.
Yeah.
For HD, that's unfortunate.
I think they both got the money from that right side cabinet. Oh, the Boo switched right into that cabinet.
Wow.
For Jared at the very end. A lot better than having to go find it. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. HD's definitely correct. This RNG is not helping him whatsoever.
No.
This is pretty unfortunate. Oh my...
Wow.
Jesus, that ball.
Boy. They both do get the save warp, though. You'll sometimes try to see them not get the glove at first, but after starting to capture the Boo, then they can move a little bit more until EGAD calls, and that little bit more movement, if they can grab the glove in that time, They won't have to see the whole animation of Luigi holding the glove along with the text box.
Oh,
But oh, this poison shroom, yet Jared's just booking it. But he still manages to get the mobile to spin enough so that way the twins are activated. Nice. He was able to recover that. Somehow. Fast enough of a spin. Not taking any chances whatsoever. Meanwhile, HD gets money from that same chandelier.
game works in funny ways sometimes.
Did... Oh. Never mind. I got confused again.
Oh, you thought Jared messed with the puzzle?
Yeah, I thought HD had to go back outside.
Oh,
And I'm like,
yeah.
wait a second, hold up. I'm like, wait, no, Jared started that first. Yeah, that was... okay.
Another
Nice.
nice dupe for Jared.
It looked like he was a little bit close to that large pearl, but it still worked.
Worked out, yeah.
Yeah. HD just trying to get this twin off, and it wasn't quite happening for him. The large pearl on top of that table. Maybe he can try to getting a similar Neville dupe setup if he wants to, but at this point I don't think he cares. I think he just wants to at least get it. Get the boo. Gotta be making moves here. There's still more to do in the room. He still gets the large dupe, though.
Nice.
Alright.
So both runners, I
luck
think,
to
are at
see it.
4 dupes in total.
Yeah,
I want to
they
say
got-
they're about the same, yeah.
They're getting quite a few.
my
Oh my god, the
God,
poison
HD!
shroom! No! You might have to let this boo go. No,
Okay,
he's just
he's
gonna
fine.
let him go. Okay, the boo ball is in his way. He's gonna have to get it out of the way of the door so he can get out of the room. If it's not one thing, it's the other. At least it wasn't the poison shroom, though. But these poison shrooms are taunting these runners back and forth. Constantly. You can see how much of a nightmare this can be for them on a daily basis of going for runs.
Alrighty, so as you can see where Jared is at, and HD is heading there as well. This is Clairvoyant. So as you noticed, throughout the run, the runners have been collecting 5 different items of Mario, like his star, his shoe, his hat, and his glove. And right now, we're basically giving them all to Clairvoyant to complete this puzzle, and this basically turns into about like a minute and a half of just straight tech smashing.
Yep. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. It's a lot of fun. Especially when you're a runner and you really want to go fast. I know Jared has one of the strongest mashing games out there, so that might help him just a little bit more, give a little bit more of an edge on this mashing. Especially if you're a fast masher, this will help. Through
Yeah,
text.
I remember watching a long time. I can't remember if it was this year or a long time ago. Jared was in a match, like a no out of bounds match, and he actually saved time. Like he entered Clairvoyant later than the runner he was facing, and then he ended up exiting the room before the other runner. Like he just completely saved time on tech smashing. Both of these runners are very good at mashing.
It's funny, Jared with having as many dupes as he has almost the amount that he needs, that he will, like, usually have at the very end if he didn't pearl dupe at all. But, yeah. HC also not too far behind. That boo was giving him a little bit of trouble, but he managed to make it through. Okay, that boo's in the chair. You're gonna try to set up for this dining room tech skip, but it wasn't enough of a pullback. Didn't pull back for long enough on the tablecloth. Kind of hope to save a little bit of time there. This boo also for HD just kind of give him a little bit of trouble. Both runners watering the plant because they will need that for later. Actually, after the end of this area, they will need to water the plant once more and get a gold diamond along with a bunch of other money. Which, gold diamonds, you're gonna need. They're each 20 million in money, and so you'll end up getting 2 through the course of the run because there's 2 in the total in the game. And so that's 40 million in money. That's 2/5 of your money that you at least need, because you need 100 million in money at the very end of this race. So, yeah, not going for that would be a travesty. See. Okay. A lot of times that boo will hide in that shelf because there's two parts in those shelves that he can hide in, but there's only one chair. So it's more likely that he's going to be in the upper part. Meanwhile, as for HD, he is also in the shelves.
Top,
so
yeah.
This is what I was saying. And it looks like they're both about like 23 seconds apart, I want to say. So there's definitely more of a lead. Area 3 did a little some to these runners, but you know.
Definitely. But it's definitely not over by any means. This could still go either way, because
No.
we haven't even got to the actual speedrun yet.
Yeah.
Hasn't even started.
No. We have to go through this funny portion right here.
Yeah,
Kind of funny.
This is the third area boss. This is Boolossus. Both of these runners are gonna do a one cycle Boolossus setup where they're gonna drag all 15 boos to the left side and try to shoot them all with one ice shot. Each of these, something interesting is that each of these 15 boos will actually add to your boo count total. So,
yeah,
it's a very important boss fight, actually.
I guess as many boos as possible with this ice shot. Gets a lot of them.
Very nice job.
Yeah, a lot of them just kind of like mingled together towards the end there, leaving only one left.
Yeah, so the way a one cycle is determined is that if there's at least 2 boos left, and you can't suck up at least one of them in time, they'll reform into like a smaller boo ball. HD got all of them there, very nice. But they'll basically reform, and you have to go through popping the boo ball again.
But they both get the one cycle. HD managed to get all of them just by spraying some ice. Managed to reach far enough. So again, the runners are playing. They're playing a lot of this as good as they possibly can. It's just the game is deciding here and there what to do with boo RNG and stuff. They're making small chokes here and there, but nothing major. Honestly, there hasn't been a major choke so far. Yes, it is starting in just a moment.
Finally getting to the run. But yeah, to add on to what you said, I mean, sometimes you just have to take what the game gives you. Sometimes you just have to play to whatever restrictions that the game sets you on. So
That 43.1 million? Jeez. Yeah. That's definitely a lot.
Jared definitely
better.
caught up with all those dupes in Area 3.
Yeah. He might still try to go for more, but I think at this point he's probably a little more comfortable with his money pace now. He'll just make sure. I didn't quite catch what HD's was, but
Yeah, neither did I, unfortunately.
I can watch the restream and just see. Okay, but I get an ad. Alright, cool. Never mind. He also had
Apparently,
43.1?
wow.
Jeez.
Both these runners are pretty close in money.
Kind
It's
of
actually
cracked right
insane.
now. They're keeping it close, both either in time or in money.
That's crazy. I mean, it's insane to think that, if you look at HD's bill count, it's about like 70 bills ahead of Jared, yet their money is so similar. It's crazy.
Yeah. This is
But yeah,
definitely a race.
absolutely. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is not over by any means. I mean, this game, especially in Area 4, which we haven't totally gotten to yet, but Area 4 can completely destroy a run. It is. There's so much that can go wrong in this area. Wow. That is crazy that the money is that close.
Wow, only what? Only 50,000 apart?
That's
Jeez.
crazy. And I mean, we were talking about at the end of Area 2 how Jared needed to catch up money-wise. It's just
Yeah,
it's insane what dupes can do for you.
getting all those dupes. Jeez, man. Well, we'll see. Grimly is a thing. Hopefully, both of these runners are gonna want to go for Instagram. But we'll just see. We'll see what the game decides.
Yeah, so um during this blackout portion, the first thing we're gonna have to do is suck up Uncle Grimly. And he's completely random when he shows his heart. He'll either show it to you instantly as soon as you walk in the room, or he can take up to like 50 seconds. Oh,
The
and
longest it's
Jared gets
been.
insta.
He gets instant nice. Awesome. That's what you like to see. Now, as for HD, hopefully we'll also be seeing an Instagram, so that way there's no further distance between both these players. He's trying to go for Pythagoras, but he doesn't quite skip the scare from that ghost. He
No
does get
matter.
Instagram as well. Okay,
Two
this
instas.
is what you like to see. No
Beautiful.
distance between either runners. Beautiful. The one time
Yeah,
it's actually
actually.
fair.
That is definitely what you want to see in these races. I do not care for RNG determining outcomes,
No,
so
no,
thank you,
because that's
Grimly.
just like based grimly, giving out all his heart. I don't know what I said, but yeah.
Eric's actually going to check that table. I think he might be. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Breaker Boo. Both these runners are going to try to one-cycle Breaker Boo using this strat that you see on Jared's screen now. So far, this is looking good. I don't think the Boo's double cackle at all.
No.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, he's got it.
Very nice.
Nice, nice. Alright, in HD. See what his is looking like.
It's like HD's is going to be bottom right.
Right
Yeah,
there.
one of these barrels. Is
Okay, top barrel, so he will get the charged,
Very nice.
which makes this ultimately easier.
Jared missed that double there, but it's okay. Didn't despawn.
Small chokes. Only small chokes.
And if HD gets this, he'll actually go for the tech skip as well, which he does, and gets the
Yes.
tech skip. Very nice.
A little bit more time save. Take what you can get.
That boo that Jared just got is one of the scariest boos in this game, in my opinion.
Despite
Just
it only
because-
having 100 HP.
Yeah, there's just so much furniture and hearts and other items in this room that can auto lock and cause double cackles. Anything can go wrong with this boo.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see two good one cycles. Looks like we will. Yeah, very nice.
Getting our exercise and jogging up the mansion. Is an area 4, that's how it be. Gotta strap that sweatband on. Go for a nice little jog while humming. Alright, now the run has officially begun for Jared.
So it is, it's often talked about that, especially, I believe Jared himself said this, but the run really does not start in Hundo until you get to Attic. And here we are, so. There's just so much that can go wrong with these Attic boos and basically everything with this Attic. You really just have to take what the game gives you here. Looks like Jared will set up the double here. Did not pull the... Okay, I think he's...
Gets it, but it's gonna be a little bit questionable because they're pulling.
Oh.
He got the large pearl.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
It's not ideal, but he got the large pearl. If that thing broke off any sooner, if that blue one specifically, he wouldn't have got the large pearl. That might have actually became an issue, but he'll just go for these suck-ups here and get out of here.
That's cutting HD a little bit of slack there, but will HD manage to make it in time? He does. Alright, I wasn't sure if the blue guy was gonna spawn or despawn or not, but he does not.
HD goes for the dupe. Unfortunately, does not get it.
Yeah. If that were the case, then they'd both be on par for dupes, because I think HD is now a dupe behind Jared. Something like that. Jared tries to get that little extra bit of fire, but it's just not happening. They'll have to make up for it by not vacuum canceling as much, doing more half cancels, which is a thing where instead of using, like you've seen them do earlier before, where they'll shoot a ball of the element and then pull out their vacuum to instantly, like, pull the vacuum out instead of having to wait for the animation to go by. You can also hold the vacuum out and then strategically let go of that and then tap L to hold out your element and then hold R again. It's kind of weird, but when you get the rhythm right, it does the same exact job, except it just uses so much less fire, which is so beneficial, especially for categories like this.
HD's RNG is very unfortunate.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. Okay,
it's
I thought he switched.
It's in the mansion. No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
Where is this thing?
Okay. The mansion clock.
There we go. Yeah. So what we were talking about with the Attic, these boos, a lot of them, I think there's 2 that have 300 HP.
Yeah.
And you cannot one cycle a 300 HP boo because you're only allowed 15 cackles, so you can get it down to around 150. Send it to the next room ideally, and then suck it up here, as both runners did. But the boos, once again, they have a mind of its own, and they can just fly left or right into the hallway where you don't want them to go.
Alright, both of them taken care of. They both took care of Clockwork Boo just fine.
Jared actually spawned a mushroom, but it despawned, so...
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
this triple is just not doing, but he manages to recover it.
So get the double and then this single right here. It's not ideal, but at least none of them despawned.
Yeah, only making this race just that much closer.
I don't know where this boo is for Jared. Okay, I think it's right.
Oh, he switched!
Oh my goodness, dude. This guy.
What a dude. I mean, for real. That's the thing with these boos, if you just take a little bit too long, they're like, you know what? Nope, gonna switch. But he plays that out pretty well. I was a little bit worried about him dragging the boo, but oh my god, this boo for HD just switched. Oh my god, there's a lot of lag, especially now with all the money that spawned in. Because on console, this game, especially for certain parts like this, can be quite laggy.
Yeah, this is probably one of the laggiest rooms in the game, I would say, because they just wanted to put like 18 million statues in this room for no reason. Love to see it.
Jared getting that ruby for safety. Honestly, not bad considering they're that far apart that he has enough time to do it and not fall back behind. Despite all the dupes, just for safety, you know, doesn't hurt. Seems like some pretty...
These
Huh?
attic boos are just being so mean to these
Yeah.
players.
There's an extra cackle in there from that, I think there was an extra cackle from Jared's boo. But then again, he also has ice. No, it wasn't an extra cackle, okay. It was just the fact that when you're freezing the boos, they will cackle. It sounds like they'll cackle extra, but it won't actually count as the cackle that you'll need for R pumping. HD. Okay, I wasn't sure what he was going to try to do. I'm like, he's not going to try to one-cycle this dude, is he? Because you can one-cycle, it's just quite hard to do.
There's a weird one-cycle that you could do on that boo by having it sort of shoot right and then sort of just suck it up right before it leaves.
Yeah. Constantly following it. But, this boo's going left!
Fun.
Little bit of time loss. Now HD will have to find the same exact boo. Okay, he does go right, which is better. This will make them that much closer. But this boo is trolling HD! Oh my god. Oh my god.
HD's boo locations. HD's boo locations have been some of the worst I've ever seen.
Awful.
This is ridiculous.
You don't want to see that.
He's had to walk, like, across, I think, every single room he's been in.
Yeah, that is not fun. He's quoting it as his worst edit RNG of his life. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean that is not something a lot of these runners would be taking lightly. Again, especially the high stakes match like this, where they can be so close to each other that any little bit of mistake could mean that much more distance. There's still some more stuff that can happen, but we'll just see where it goes from here. What? Alright, making your way down to the basement. Not as hard as the attic, but there's still a couple of things that can be questionable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to freeze the sludge and it's just not happening. Getting grabbed. Throwing 80 little breadcrumbs of time save. And try to check for that boo in the box. Nice. And this boo is so slow that you can actually one-cycle it. Because you can get him to go back and forth between these walls, dragging him back and forth across the room, so that way you're not using all your cackles in one spot. Making this one of the easiest boos that's also the highest HP. That's like the easiest boo that has the most HP to one cycle. because of how slow they made it. HD having a little bit of trouble, I think. He was getting bonked a couple of times.
Yeah, he was. I think he'll be okay, though. Again, this boo is pretty lenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, okay, nice. There could have been times where the boo would decide to go down into Weston and would not turn around for whatever reason, even if you keep R pumping it. But luckily that did not happen here. So actually, you don't actually really need Element for that boo. It helps a little bit, but you really don't need it. You can still get it about as easy as you can with it, with Ice. But it'll help freeze it in place. And freezing it is not the same as using up a cackle. But
Very nice save whoop there from Jarrett on that boo.
yeah,
So
HD
we
trying to
didn't.
find this boo.
Yeah, we didn't actually talk about it. The ghost, the portrait ghost they both got there was Weston. He's actually probably one of the toughest ghosts to one cycle in this game, but both
Yeah.
runners very skilled, obviously. And then HD
Yeah.
will also get one cycle and a save warp here.
Jared finding enough downtime to type. HD trying to reset. I'm not sure what happened, but took a little bit longer. But that's just, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just gotta go. We'll be seeing another, rather stupid portrait ghost, you could say, because stupid on the grounds that, there are projectiles that get thrown at you through the room, and trying to suck up a ghost while you're getting projectiles thrown at you, that can be quite hard because you want to make sure you get all the pearls, especially the large pearl. I know these runners have quite a few dupes, so they might be set on money, especially with that safety ruby that Jared got. He might be able to get hit once and lose the large pearl and still have enough money. Of course, I don't want to say anything into existence, but, that is something that can happen. But even if he takes a little bit slow, he can still get it and not get hit because you get smacked or you break off of a... Oh my god. There was a little bit of lag there,
Jeez.
but essentially he did not get hit. That was scary because it froze and... yeah. Luckily, nothing happened. So yeah, he didn't break off. Still got the large pearl. An inch away, yeah. Literally, like, only a few mustache hairs away.
Oh my goodness.
HD does get hit, though! Oh, that
Wow.
is,
That Soupy drag was
yeah.
ridiculous. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
So I will say, he is one large dupe, I'm pretty sure, still behind Jared. He does have about the same amount of money, I think. I'm not sure if he got the ruby from Jarvis or not. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I think he might have.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
With that and the ruby he got earlier, I think.
Oh, true.
Yeah, he got it right before Bogmire.
Yeah. Because Jared
So
did not get that. So yeah, he
yeah,
still
he's gonna be okay. I
should
think
be good.
he might want to get a dupe on Van Gore, but if not, I think he'll be okay either way. His bill count is absurd.
Yeah. So saying he should still be fine on money. Yeah, this luck has been quite something.
All right, both runners. HD headed to Van Gore. Jared starting Van Gore. Oh, missed the first triple.
Yeah.
But basically, you're going to see triplets of a bunch of different ghosts that we've got all throughout the game. So the goal is just to get triples on all of them.
Those red grabber ghosts, some of the hardest triples, actually one of the hardest triples to get. Because of their long, lanky, like, hitboxes and stuff, it's kind of weird. But as long as you know what you're doing, you can pretty much get it. A lot of the time. Garbage Can Ghost trying to pull him around, and the Poison Shroom. Hopefully he doesn't get hit by that.
He does not.
That's 10 to 15 seconds if it's...
Oh my goodness.
It was nearby, too.
Jeez.
No cap, that is, yeah. Scary times. One more dupe for the road, maybe? Does not, but that's okay. He has 24 large pearls. He has 5 dupes. And that's pretty much about as much as he will need, especially with that ruby from Jarvis. HD kind of looking like on the same money pace at that rate.
Ooh.
But, oh.
Banana.
Getting broken off by those garbage can ghosts. Yeah. Gonna have to wait for another one.
Wow.
Oh boy, that is really not something that you want to see.
So, on Jared's screen, if he gets this 2-cycle, which he will, he's going to set up the Gold Diamond Save Warp, which he gets. Very nice. So, that Gold Diamond will spawn right as you get 50 boos, as you collect your 50th, so just basically having it spawn in that little corner there will allow him to save warp.
HD also trying to pull that boo back as much as he can to get a little more HP off of him. So that way the second cycle won't be as long. There is no music on Jared's end because Japanese version audio is oh my god, that was scary. That gold diamond save warp from HD looked like he was a little bit too far to the left, because if you have your vacuum too far to the left, it can spawn out of bounds, but luckily he did not. Jared getting all the altar money pretty much.
Ooh.
He did just barely getting that sapphire in time. It looked like he wasn't going to get it, but he's ensuring that he has this money.
Yeah.
Given how much of a distance there is.
That's really insane. So I think Jared could honestly win this with just a normal 2-cycle, but I think he's going to go for 1 cycle. I don't actually know for sure, but I think he's far enough ahead where he can win with just a 2-cycle if he opts to do that.
I just want to take it easy, but who knows? We shall see.
We'll see, yeah.
HD just going to have to book it here. No,
yeah,
no altar
he's
money.
Gonna send it, I'd imagine.
Drive, pedal to the metal. No, he actually is gonna get a little bit of altar money. Just the bills and coins, though. Just make sure he has a little bit of edge on money. Maybe getting hit a couple times made him think I need to get a little more money.
Alright, we'll see how this goes. Does look like he's setting it up.
He is. Giving us a show. He misses the insta shot.
Okay, I think he's just gonna settle for 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Not happy about that, as you can see the Game Boy Horror spam. Just kind of shot that one off to the moon.
236 should be good.
Yeah. Again, it won't be over until it's over, once we count the money. Getting that second instant shot. Okay. Alright.
He was a little high up, but I think he'll be okay.
Yeah. 109.07.
109.07 from Jared. Again, it's not over. We'll have to look at the money first, even though I believe both runners should be good on money, but we'll see. You never know.
HD, of course, I'm pretty sure he's also going for 1 cycle. He gets the insta shot. Now he's just got to get this King Boo shot. He does get the...
This looks pretty good. As long as he doesn't get hit, I think this actually will get 1 cycle.
Oh yeah, pretty
Very
pretty
nice.
textbook one cycle. Nice. GG.
109.43. GG to both these runners, dude. Getting a 109. Two 109s in a match. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's great runs from both of them.
Maybe they'll try to wait to sync up their money counts. Maybe not. We shall see.
Shall see.
Yeah, congrats to both of these runners, but of course, no one's a winner until the money is counted. Once 100 million is counted on that screen, then we will know who the winner is. If for some reason neither of them get the money, which is not going to happen, but if for some reason that happens, that would mean we'd have to reschedule the match for some later occasion, but of course, like I said, not going to happen. With how many dupes both the runners got, and even the extra little bits of gems and stuff that they got for extra money, because each ruby is 1 million, so that's, you know, the equivalent of a large pearl. So, you miss the dupe, you get a ruby, same money.
Honestly, I will say for HD, that's still a really good time for him to get with the amount of times he got screwed over by RNG in that run. Especially in the attic, that was ridiculous. That was some of the worst attic RNG I've ever seen. But what can you do? All right. It's like
He
Jared.
is waiting for HD.
Yep, is gonna wait. Do we have to send him an invite to get in here?
No, the robot does it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Bot does it, yeah. Robot. I'm an old man. I'm a boomer.
Robot. Yeah.
The robot does it, you know, back in my day. Okay. Oh, he just counted. He didn't
went
wait
right
for
through.
nothing. 100.5. So he has the money, and Jared
does
101
as well.
million. GG runners.
GG's to both runners. Very nice.
And that will be the game. That will be the winners finals. They should be getting an invite sent. They should be. They should be having.
In terms of the bracket, Jared has 1 winners. Yeah, welcome, Jared.
What up, gents?
What's going
Yo,
on?
what up? Yo, what up, HD?
The gentleman. Hey, good game, man. Sorry you got unlucky.
Dude, that I think I literally got like 7 first try boos. It was so bad. Every boo in attic switched on me. So
yeah.
I did the boo in toy soldier room. He switches all the way to the left side. I activate the boo in armory room. He's in that chest on the far right side. So I just my vacuum he switches to the one right next to it. So I got to walk all the way around and activate it. And then telephone room. He's in that chest in the bottom right, and he switches all the way to the far left cabinet right as I activate it. So, that's awesome.
Awesome. Dude, I started out the run, and I was like, oh, I got ER, and then I saw you didn't, and I was like, oh, no. And then you got really good boo luck on the first 5 boos, and I didn't, and I was like, okay, no, this has to stop now.
Those were 4 out of, like, the 7 that I got first try on. I think other than that, I got first try on Kitchen, Astral Hall, Clairvoyant, and Van Gore. That's it.
You both still kept it pretty close, despite everything. I mean,
absolutely.
This run was actually, like, going into Area 4, it was pretty good. It was like my BPT was like a low 108, like a 108.04 or something like that. I don't remember, but... And then he was right behind me, so we were both on, you know, easy 108 paces. But then Area 4 happens, so it's like, don't count on anything.
Fun.
My attic definitely didn't go as badly as yours, but it was not good. Yeah. Like I was messing up though, but then leave it to telephone boo to go left when I'm standing right in front of him. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, bud. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. I played pretty well throughout this whole run. I can't really think of any mistakes I made. I will blame all of this on luck. I don't care what Pablo says. I don't care what anyone says. Luck ruined this run.
Yeah, there was not many like really any major mistakes. One of the only ones I could think of was like in like it actually no, not even that, because like I was thinking of like HD when you were trying to get the plane twin out off and he just wouldn't come off. That was like one of the only things I can think of.
Yeah.
Literally, like everything else was just RNG.
Yeah, and I did 2 cycles Sue P. I got her down to 11.
Oh, true.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
that's right.
Yeah, that's really all I can think of. I got the King Boo 1 cycle Breaker Boo, played pretty well. Yeah.
No.
I know a lot. It was all over the place. I couldn't really tell what was because of RNG, and like a lot of my stuff, it was like if I got a bad boo, like in my hidden room, I got a bad boo, and it like switched back, but the bomb was right there blowing up, so I was like, well, I can't fucking walk that way. Or I can't freaking walk that way.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah,
Hey,
true.
whoa.
It happens. It's happened once already, so you know it happens.
That way. This is what LM does. Anyways, doesn't matter. I can't walk that way, so I had to walk all the way around, and the gems came towards me, and I was like, they were all over the place, and then I didn't get the bills, and that's why I had 120 bills coming out of hidden room, and I was like, this money is so bad. Did you get that gem because you saw that my money was bad, or because you just wanted to?
I just wanted to.
I had a feeling it was because you saw my money was terrible, because I was like, actually, like, wow.
No, I
this is-
really was not even watching the race.
Yeah.
I would just
Focused
pop
on the
in.
game.
I would just pop in to say that, holy shit, this luck's bad.
Yeah. Sometimes it
Basically.
happens.
I was just giving my 2 cents on everything in chat when I had
Yeah.
downtime. I was like, yeah. But, I don't know. It's like, whatever. It's LM. You're not done, though.
No, I'll
You
be
can
No,
seeing
no.
you
play me again.
I'll be seeing you again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yep.
So Jared, you've won the winners finals match. So you will go up against the winner of either HD, Joven, or Mini.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, and Joven and Minnie will play, I believe, this Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Big
Then
stuff
we'll get-
going on.
Then
Big
HD will have to
stuff.
play one of them, and then either of those runners will have to face Jared. So we will be seeing more gameplay soon.
We're almost done. We're almost done. Also, be on the lookout. Somebody's going to take 100% world record in the next couple of days. I don't know who it is, but somebody's going to do it.
Lots
Just so
of
you know.
plays.
Get
Lots
ready
of
for another
moves being made.
107, because somebody's getting it.
Yep.
Don't know
That is
who,
going to happen.
but we will see.
Be on the lookout. I might get it. Who knows? We'll see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Damn. Alright. I got you. Anyways. So yeah, that was winners finals 100% Luigi's Mansion. Thank you. Do either of you runners have anything more to say before we end it off?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned. Again, we have another match coming up this, what did you say, this Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah, this Tuesday.
Yeah,
I don't know what
this
time it is.
Tuesday, December
it's 4
7th
p.m.
at 4:30 p.m. Not known what channel it's on yet, but we will know. We do know it's December 7th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So keep that in mind. Be on the lookout. And with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. And until next time, take care and peace.
Peace out.
Later.
Hey, everybody. Peace.